Ever wondered what's hidden beneath the surface of Ireland? Today we're going to dispel the myths and give you the lowdown on some of the controversial and dark secrets about Ireland that only a local would know. Let's jump in. Fungi the Dolphin, a beloved icon along the coast of Dingle, Ireland, has captivated the hearts of locals and tourists alike for decades. With his playful antics and friendly demeanor, Fungi became an honorary resident of this picturesque seaside town. Many still think he's alive and Dingle still likes to market him to tourists, but chances are he's dead and gone. It's been an astonishing 3 years since anyone has sighted Fungi. Local boat tours that used to spot him on a daily basis now return empty-handed. The odds of finding him may be dwindling, as studies estimate that bottlenose dolphins like Fungi have an average lifespan of 40 to 50 years. Some have even rumored that he's been kidnapped by the UK government and sold to Walt Disney World. When you think of the Eurovision Song Contest, Ireland is often the first name that comes to mind. With an astonishing 7 victories under their belt, they were once the uncontested champions of this annual musical extravaganza. However, Ireland's reign has come to an end, and they now share the throne with Sweden. That's right, it's a myth that Ireland have been knocking it out of the park in the Eurovision. Its crown has been slipping away. It's worth noting that Ireland's Eurovision dominance peaked in the 1990s, with 4 consecutive wins from 1992 to 1996. Personally, I like watching Eurovision for the cringy acts and the dodgy voting system. Scotland may be famous for its Redheads, but here in Ireland, our vibrant locks have a surprising origin story. Contrary to popular belief, the abundance of Redheads in Ireland doesn't stem from an ancient Celtic tradition. Shockingly, it's the result of Danish Vikings who once roamed our shores. The distinctive redhead gene likely arrived with these Viking invaders centuries ago. Recent genetic studies have found that approximately 10% of Irish people carry the MC1R gene associated with red hair, and it's believed that this gene was introduced by the Vikings during their raids and settlements in Ireland. So, next time you spot a redhead in Ireland, remember, they might just have a bit of Viking warrior in their ancestry. I love redheads, as they tend to be fiery in the bedroom. The Irish and their love for a pint of Guinness. It's a stereotype that's hard to shake. While it's true that Ireland has a long history of brewing and enjoying beer, it doesn't mean every Irish person is a regular at the pub. In fact, many of us here, including myself, don't consume alcohol at all. According to World Health Organization data, Ireland doesn't even make it into the top 10 of global alcohol consumption per capita. Countries like Lithuania, Moldova, and Belarus top the list. So, let's put that stereotype to rest and remember that Ireland's culture is as diverse as its landscapes. Let's have a glass of orange juice and toast to being Irish. When it comes to Irish cuisine, you might expect potatoes to be the undisputed favorite. However, there's a surprise waiting for your taste buds: the spice bag. This delightful dish is taking Ireland by storm, dethroning the humble spud as the nation's culinary darling. So, what exactly is a spice bag? Picture crispy, battered chicken or crispy tofu pieces, tossed in a spicy seasoning mix, and served with crispy chips, fries, and vegetables. It's an explosion of flavors and textures that's become a fast food sensation, with some estimates suggesting that over 1,000 spice bags are sold every day in Dublin alone. Have you ever tried a spice bag? Let us know in the comments what you thought of it, and if you had a dodgy stomach after it. Dyeing rivers green and green pints doesn't happen on St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, but in Chicago. In fact, most locals don't go near Dublin city centre on St. Patrick's Day because of all the drunk tourists and fights in the city centre fueled by drink. Instead, they go to local parades with Gaelic football clubs and tractors. So, if you're planning to celebrate St. Patrick's Day in true Irish fashion, look beyond the green rivers and explore the rich cultural celebrations in the local communities. In you're lucky, you might even get your hole with a young one. Here's a real shocker. Blasphemy is still illegal in Ireland. So, what's your words? While many countries have moved away from such archaic laws, Ireland maintains its position on blasphemy, with the Defamation Act of 2009 including provisions against it. Although the law is rarely enforced, it's a reminder that even in this modern age, some aspects of the past still linger in the legal books. With around 6 million sheep and just 5 million humans, you're more likely to bump into a fluffy friend than a local. The rolling green hills of Ireland are not only a postcard-perfect sight but also home to an impressive woolly population. These sheep are more than just picturesque scenery. They play a vital role in Ireland's agriculture and economy. From the famous Irish wool to the delicious lamb dishes, they're an integral part of the country's heritage and cuisine. In fact, according to the Irish Central Statistics Office, there are approximately 2.2 sheep for every human in Ireland, making them a woolly force to be reckoned with. Ireland is a tax haven for multinational corporations. Thanks to its low corporate tax rate, many big companies have set up shop here. This has sparked significant debate on the international stage, especially regarding fairness and competition in the global economy. Ireland's corporate tax rate is famously low, currently standing at just 12.5%. This attractive rate has enticed numerous multinational corporations, including tech giants like Apple, to establish the European headquarters in Ireland. While this has undoubtedly boosted the Irish economy, it has also raised concerns among other countries that have higher corporate tax rates. Critics argue that Ireland's tax policies result in significant revenue loss for other nations and can be seen as a form of tax avoidance. The UK government hoped that Brexit would be a solution for them to attract more multinationals from Ireland, but it turns out it didn't work, as the Irish are just better crack to work with. If you've been to Ireland or have any thoughts on these facts, drop a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel insights and adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.